Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Muhamad Nur Alparizi from class 17 1A 25. Today I will talk with you about smoking in campus. It was very clear it was prohibited to smoke in BSI campus, but many students still does it even though they know it was prohibited. So I'm here to help you understand more and give you some insight about smoking and the problem it brings to your body. First, it's bad for your health. It was addictive, and so you will not be able to let go of cigarette very easily. It was hard to rehabilitate yourself once you get addicted to smoke. Second, it was a loss for your wallet as well, because well, smoking is expensive, especially if you could smoke one pack a day, which is not very good. It is very bad. It could ruin your lungs, your body, and your wallet. And not only that, number three, smoking could also harm those around you, especially because apparently, smoking is more lethal to those who are not smoking. A passive smoker is very lethal for to passive smoker. While so yeah, you can tell it was not very beneficial. It was very bad. This is why it's prohibited, and it only bring it only bring bad things towards you and towards people around you. So, in my opinion, it you should instead opt to a bet to stop smoking or find an alternative. Hopefully, this will help you understand more and will help you avoid smoking in the future. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Muhamad Nur Alparizi from class 171A 25. My ID number are 17245051. And today I'm gonna present to you present continuous tense. Let's start with introduction. There are 5 things we're gonna learn from present continuous tense. That is the definition, the function, actor of time, pattern, and verb plus ing. The definition of present continuous tense describe an action that are currently happening, ongoing, or taking place at the present moment. So it is to describe something that is happening right now, and it's gonna keep going happening for a few times. For Let's start with the function. The first function is to describe an action that is happening right now. For example, I am reading a book right now and it is running outside. It is something that is happening and will keep on ongoing until its end. It is why it becomes present continuous tense. It's continuity. The second is to describe an action that is happening during a specific period of time. For example, she is working on her homework and she is staying in America. It is a specific time. She is working on her homework, but probably not gonna be very long, and she is staying in America until she come back to her hometown. So it is during a specific period of time that is happening. The third are to describe an action or an event in the future, which has already been planned or prepared. So if it's something that is already been prepared, it becomes present continuous tense. For example, we are going on a holiday tomorrow, and are they visiting you next winter? It is already planned, therefore it becomes present continuous tense. And the fourth is to describe a temporary event or situation. One of the example are weather forecast was good, but it is raining at the moment. Even though it is weather forecast says it's good, but at the present continuous tense it is raining, and that's it. And then after of time, it is to describe a time where you add this few of this sentence into the present continuous tense. For example, we already go over it. I am reading right now. We use now to adverb of the just to be more specific of the time. It is now, at the moment, today, this evening, tonight. It is more often than not, it is something that is current, it is the present example. Then we're gonna learn about the pattern. Present continuous tense has a pattern formed using a verb of the verb to be. M is R depending on the subject word, followed by the present participle verb plus ing. The basic structure is subject plus am or is or are plus verb plus ing. We're gonna learn about the to be and the verb ing very soon. Now this is the example of positive sentence using present continuous tense. Subject plus to be is am or are plus verb ing plus complement. It is how you structure. This is the structure. This is how you create present continuous tense if you're willing to write it down. And then second is the negative sentence. It's the same, but we add not between the to be and the verbing. And the third is interrogative sentence. Instead of the subject first, we use to be first. And then in the end, we usually add question marks to emphasize on the interrogative, the questionability of the sentence. Then is to be that I mentioned before. I use am, they use are, we use are, you also use are. Then she, he, it using is. This is something that everyone should understand. This is the basic principle. And then we're going to verb plus ing. English word that end with a silent e, the e was removed and added ing. For example, bake into baking, race into racing, and snore into snoring. The e is silent, therefore it is removed at the very end of the word and was added ing. English word, and then there is something else, English word that end with constant vowel consonant. For example, run to running, rub into rubbing, sob into sobbing. Usually we add the last letter and then we add ing into it. And then this is the example of present continuous tense. I am listening to the radio right now. I am watching a movie right now. He is going to Umar's birthday party. Tito and Toti are eating bakso at this time. The children are playing in the park. The teacher is teaching in the classroom now. Dad is cleaning the car in the yard. Mom is gardening in the backyard. She is practicing playing the guitar in her room. The team are practicing for the soccer match tomorrow. And this is the example of negative present continuous tense. It is the same, but as you can see, we only add not after the to be. I am not listening to the radio right now. I am not watching a movie right now. He is not going to Umar's birthday party. Tito and Toti are not eating bakso at this time. The children are not playing in the park. The teacher is not teaching in the classroom right now. Dad is not cleaning the car in the yard. Mom is not gardening in the backyard. She is not practicing playing guitar in her room. The team are not practicing for the soccer match tomorrow. And this is the example of interrogative present continuous. It is an asking question if you are confused. This is our example. Am I listening to the radio right now? Am I watching a movie right now? Is he going to Umar's birthday party? Are Tito and Toti eating bakso at this time? Are the children playing in the park? Is the teacher teaching in the classroom now? Is Dad cleaning the car in the yard? Is Mom gardening in the backyard? Is she practicing playing the guitar in her room? And last one, are the team practicing for the soccer match tomorrow? As I explained, it is we use to be first. Am I is to be, is he to be, and then adding the verb ing. Can you use verb ing first? No, you use subject first and then verb ing. As you can see, Artito and Toti eating. To be subject, and then verb ing. I hope you understand that. And it is everything. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, it give you an insight about the present continuous tense. And I am sorry if my word can be stuttering a bit and if I say something wrong. Hopefully, you find it in your heart to forgive me. And that is all for everything and everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.